guys, and welcome to another episode of Anime Talk. Today, I want to discuss the special Eren Mika moment from Season 3's Part 2's first episode. You absolutely cannot deny, this episode is loaded with small Eren Mika moments. The horse scene, the cloak wrapping scene, and this insane moment of adorableness. And then, this famous moment from the manga. I have a theory about this moment, and before you manga nerds take out your pitchforks and start playing the Eren hates Mikasa now card that's frankly not even accurate, this theory is based purely around Season 3's timeline, no further. Looking at this theory at first glance, it may seem like I'm just a cringy shipper reaching, especially because this moment is literally only a few seconds long. But as a matter of fact, there are all kinds of clues dating all the way back to Season 2 BMM, before manga misery. We all know Eren and Mikasa grew closer in Season 2, sharing that almost kiss during the final episode. Then, in Season 3's Part 1, we can see they have grown closer. Eren no longer snaps at Mikasa for fussing over him, and Mikasa continues to show a great deal of emotion and protectiveness towards Eren. Almost seemingly more in Season 3 than ever before. In fact, you know that scene in Season 3's Episode 2, where Mikasa yelled out Eren's name after he was kidnapped? We all know this is an added-in moment. What if there was a reason for it, apart from shipping fuel? And then there's the scene on the first episode of Season 3 Part 1 where Jean outright accuses Eren of peeping on Mikasa. What if all these small yet still obvious clues were being placed for a reason? What if, after the almost kiss in Season 2, Eren and Mikasa began to realize their romantic feelings for each other? After all, it fits perfectly with the interview of the directors randomly dropping that Eren and Mikasa are more than just friends or different than friends bomb on us. For all we know, a moment could have happened between Eren and Mikasa during her recovery at the end of Season 2. We just weren't shown it, or weren't shown all of it. I mean, we got to see a little moment in the manga, but it was cut. All of this leads me to 100% believe that at the start of Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, Eren was planning to confess his feelings to Mikasa. The way he looks back at her in this scene and thinks to himself, he's going to take it all back, meaning his family and his life. What else could he mean apart from literally marrying Mikasa and having a family with her? At this point in their timeline, Eren's become more mature, he's growing closer to Mikasa, and Mikasa appears to show an even greater protectiveness over him than before. Between the scene where she catches him and wraps her cloak around him, I can't help but get serious boyfriend/girlfriend vibes off these two. It would make a lot of sense if in Eren's head, this is what he had planned and hoped for. They defeat Reiner, Bertolt, and Zeke, find the answers in the basement, begin to put an end to all this, and then once the smoke clears, he would confess his feelings to Mikasa, and the two would eventually marry and start a family, possibly even start a new home in Shiganshia, once it's fully safe and secure. I 100% believe this was what was going on in Eren's head during this moment. He was ready to defeat their enemies, find the answers, and put an end to it all. He wants a future with Mikasa. It's also at this point where he believes in that freedom more than anything. The freedom to live a normal life, with his wife and children. For Mikasa to live a normal life, for their children too. This is how hopeful and confident Eren is, right up until everything blew apart in his face shortly after Armin became a Titan. Amir's curse was revealed and the rest of the world wanting Eren and his people dead. It would be an absolute blow to Eren if he truly held all that hope for the future, only to learn that he not only has a limited time left to live, but his people, Mikasa included, will never be safe from Marley. And this also makes sense why Eren is so different in the Marley arc, along with Mikasa and the rest. They went from their most hopeful to their most lost within just a few short years. Hey guys, this will be my last video until episode 51 review for a while. Really need to take some time off and rest after everything that happened with my mom, plus the move. But don't worry, I'll be fully active again in June.